I ran into the worst student I had ever taught. He was standing behind police tape, wearing a badge, and calling me sir. We were cutting through the back of the shopping centre when we saw the lights. Blue strobes bouncing off bakery windows. Police tape stretched between the bollards. A small crowd hovering just outside it. Not quite concerned, not quite entertained, just there. I wasn't planning to stop. I was mid-sentence, saying something about the bins behind Nando's smelling like meth and regret, when I heard the voice. "Can everyone just move back behind the tape, please?" Clear, controlled, practiced. Too practiced. I turned. Clipboard under one arm, radio clipped to the shoulder. That same loose posture, just contained now, like someone had taught it where to sit. Jaden Addison. He looked at me, paused. "Sir." That's what he said. "Sir." I stepped under the tape. One of the younger officers started to move in, then stopped, looked to him. Jaden gave the smallest nod. "Let it happen." I looked him over. "Jesus Christ." No reaction. "You remember me?" Nothing. I nodded slightly. "Yeah, you do." A couple of the officers shifted their weight. Still casual, still assuming this was nothing. I took a step closer. "You remember that essay you wrote, Year 9? Silence. "You used the word pseudonym." I watched him. "You underlined it. Twice." Nothing. "You thought it was a Pokemon, didn't you?" One of the officers let out a short breath through his nose. Not quite a laugh. Jaden didn't move. I glanced at the others. "He used to do this." Back to Jaden. Go quiet when he knew he was caught. His grip tightened slightly on the clipboard. Just a fraction. "You're doing it now." I let the tension build by remaining silent. I tilted my head. "You still run the experiments?" Nothing. "You called the front office receptionist Mum for 3 weeks." Silence. "Said you were testing how long it would take before she corrected you." One of the officers frowned. "She cried in the end." Jaden's eyes flicked. Not to me, somewhere past me. Then back. Still nothing. I nodded again. Slow. "Yeah." Another step. "You remember that Glen 20 bottle?" Nothing. "You left it in the English office fridge." I watched him carefully now. "I sprayed it on my desk." A pause. "That stench is carved into my permanent memory." No one laughed this time. The air shifted. Subtle, but there. I looked back at the officers. "I was the one who stepped in for you at that Year 10 camp." Then I looked at Jaden. "You remember that?" Silence. "You don't get through that weekend without me. I doubt you'd have been able to do this job if I hadn't." His jaw moved slightly. Just once. I let it sit. I didn't rush it. I'm trying to work something out. Still calm. Still level. I'm not sure if you changed. A small pause. Or if this just gives you somewhere to stand. That landed. You could feel it. One of the officers stopped pretending this was banter. Jaden finally spoke. Sir, I need you to move back behind the tape. Same tone. Same control. But thinner now. I nodded. You're still doing it. No response. You've got the badge, the team, the clipboard. I gestured lightly. But you can't look at me without doing exactly what you used to do. Deathly silent. I stepped back. All right. I turned slightly, like I was done. Good to see it all worked out. I took a few steps away. Let it breathe. I let it feel finished. Then, Oi! Oi! Oi, Jaden! He looked up. Didn't have a choice. Kiss my hemi-penis, Senior Constable Addison. Every officer heard it. A couple turned. One actually laughed before catching himself. Jaden didn't move. Didn't react. Clipboard held just a little tighter against his chest. And he took it.